Hello everyone, it's De-Graft here and you are watching Newsround on this spooktacular Thursday. Coming up, find out just how many pumpkins make up this Halloween mosaic. And where does Halloween even come from? Well, Emma-Louise finds out. But first up today, millions of people around the world will be lighting candles, having parties and eating delicious food as Diwali starts today. It's a festival celebrated by Hindus, Sikhs and Jains and is all about new beginnings and the triumph of good over evil and light over darkness. It's also known as the Festival of Light. It's not hard to see why. Now, let's take a quick look at some of the big news stories from today. Rescue efforts are continuing in Spain after the country experienced its worst flooding in decades. Heavy rains, hailstorms and strong winds have caused power cuts and flash flooding in the southeast of the country. Now you can read more on this story over on the Newsround website right now. Next, Chancellor of the Exchequer Rachel Reeves made some big announcements yesterday about how the government will spend the UK's cash over the next year and how it will raise the money. The Chancellor plans to increase the national minimum wage as well as more money for public services like schools and the NHS. She says one of the ways she will raise money is by increasing a tax on businesses called national insurance. And do you recognise this? Well, this is the Glenfinnan Viaduct near Fort William in Scotland, which shot to international fame when it was featured in the Harry Potter films. The famous Victorian structure is being repaired right now as an attempt to keep the bridge in good condition for tourists and Harry Potter fans for years to come. Now it is Halloween, and lots of you might be dressing up in costumes or carving pumpkins to celebrate. But when did Halloween even start? Well, Emma-Louise has the lowdown.
Ah, there you are. Welcome to the world of Halloween, where trick-or-treating and spooky costumes are just the beginning. Did you know Halloween has ancient roots? It goes back to an old Celtic tradition called Samhain. Let's have a look around this haunted house and find out more. Come on, you scaredy cat, let's go! Am I being followed? Our story starts with Samhain, a Celtic festival first celebrated over 2,000 years ago and still in some parts of the world today. Samhain marked the start of the year, so it was basically like New Year's Eve. Celts believed that on Samhain, the barrier between our world and the spirit world was at its thinnest. So spirits and ghosts could slip through and mingle with the living. To protect themselves, people dressed up in spooky costumes, hoping to scare off any spirits they might bump into in the night. And we still wear spooky costumes today. As time passed, the Celtic festival of Samhain combined with the Christian festival of All Saints' Day, or All Hallows. Together, they made All Hallows' Eve. And pretty soon, we had Halloween. Hey, I know that was a spooky noise. We're in an old house. They make noises. Hey, come back! Come back! Oi! There you are. We need to talk about trick-or-treating. Way before creepy costumes and sweets, people in medieval England practiced something called souling. On All Souls' Day, they'd go around door to door and offer to pray for people's family members in exchange for food. This custom evolved over centuries, weaving its way through history to become the trick-or-treating we know today. So, trick-or-treat.
What?
Treat, please.
No!
Please?
You're not even wearing a spooky costume!
Another Halloween tradition I love is carving pumpkins. So this also started with the Celts. They used to carve shapes into turnips to ward off a mysterious spirit called Jack. Turnips are a lot smaller than pumpkins, so carving them was probably quite tricky. In the 19th century, immigrants to America brought this tradition with them.
But they soon found pumpkins were easier to get and had more space for a face.
And that's how we got the jack-o'-lanterns that we know today. I'm trying to get some work done. Whoever you are, whatever you are, just come out.
Oh, it's me. I want my ghostly hands on some delicious sweets.
Oh, it was Otis.
You know what, I'd have gotten away with it if it wasn't you pesky newsround journalists.
Right, okay.
What?
Happy Halloween. What are you doing?
I just wanted some
Go
sweets.
and buy some sweets. We're filming something
wanted
here.
some sweets.
Why are you pretending to be a ghost, you weirdo?
I wanted some sweets.
What?
Perfectly normal.
Oh, I absolutely love that. Classic Otis scaring everyone away. Right, lots of you might be trick-or-treating tonight, but doctors and dentist groups, the Royal College of Surgeons, say people should think about giving out stickers instead of sweets to trick-or-treaters this year. So we asked you for your thoughts, and here's what you said. We're going to start with Lacey Page, who is fuming. They said this would actually ruin Halloween for everyone. What kid would want to go out and get given a useless sticker? This would clutter up people's houses. Halloween means free, sweets and fun. Don't ruin this holiday. Lacey Page, we've heard you loud and clear. We've also got this one from Fluff Bunny, who agrees, saying sweets are a Halloween tradition. Changing it would be crazy. However, Diamond Sparkle 24 is open to the options, saying I love both sweets and stickers, so I choose both. Well, thank you so much, guys, for sending in those comments. Now, they're orange, round, and can look quite scary, but it's not just us humans who are spending time pumpkin picking this spooky season. Animals are as well. It looks like they were a roaring success for these lion cubs at London Zoo, although possibly more as a plaything than a tasty snack. The creepy carvings were also popular with the zoo's meerkats, Dracula, Penelope, and Frank, whose treats were filled with mealworms. I wonder if it was love at first bite. And zoos in the United States are also giving out some spooky surprises. These lemurs at Oregon Zoo had some tales to tell as they enjoyed foraging for treats inside the orange orbs. Bon appetit! Next, check out this impressive bit of art using a whopping 3,500 pumpkins. This pumpkin patch in Essex in England has been around for the last 10 years, but this year it's using this mosaic to draw more crowds. Farmer Jonathan Lukey says he spent over £10,000 on the display. Now, it's just a few days now until there's a massive election in the US. Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are going head-to-head to be elected President of the United States. This week, we did a special programme all about the election, speaking to kids on both sides of the story. You can check this out on BBC iPlayer. Right, we'll catch you tomorrow morning. See you guys, bye.